Gates are back and they're racing in the Dubai turf, and Trade Storm was slow to move. Guyon to the inside, not showing a great deal of pace. Euro Charlene won the hop from the number 1 gate and led onto the course proper. Lamario second, Farage third, and Earnshaw on the inside goes to fourth. A length away, Clado Sierra, closer tonight than she was in the fillies and mares races. Solow a half length away on the outside. A length and a half to the Grey Gatsby, a length and a half to Guyon, who came away from the fence on the outside of Monsieur Wish. And Trade Storm is 2 lengths back at the tail of the field as they leave a quarter behind in 26.1. Euro Charlene takes them down the back of the track. Farage is only a neck away on the outside, and they're going to test their motors now as they run towards the back bend and go past the 1,000 metres peg. Lamario's a length and a half away, running third. Earnshaw a neck away fourth on the rail. A length and a half to Solow on the outside of Clado Sierra, the French together. Then one to the Grey Gatsby, followed by Guyon, Monsieur Wish, and Trade Storm whip them in as they're down the side of the track. Coming towards the 600 metres peg, and Euro Charlene leads the way, only narrowly over Farage on the outside. Earnshaw the fence, Lamario is 1 away from the rail, then Solow, Clado Sierra. The Grey Gatsby comes to the outside, and Guyon is pulled deeper out from Monsieur Wish and Trade Storm. Euro Charlene in front at the 300, but Solow letting down now, quickly moves up. Solow runs to the lead from Earnshaw. The Grey Gatsby is running on, but Solow has pinched a break, and it is a winning break. The Dubai turf goes to France, and Solow walks it in. Into Lack, and now Trista is coming down the centre of the track. Very special, about to be collared by Real Steel. Euro Charlene bursting into the clear. Interact and Trista on the outside. But with 100 metres left to go, it's Real Steel in front. Euro Charlene giving chase. Japan again. Real Steel beat Euro Charlene. They're ready. Gates are back. They're racing in the Dubai turf, and the starter caught them to a great line. Dovi out wide, the first to split it, but he won't stay in front. Very special. Opal Tiara. Ribchester going forward. Mudakayev and Zarak are not far off the pace as they charge onto the first bend. Then Dovi, followed by Decorated Knight on the inside of Mondia List. Hisham goes up onto the rail, a length away Long Island Sound on the outside of Viv Loss. 2.5 to Debt Collector, and Cougar Mountain had dropped out to be last of all, a length off the second last horse as Ribchester hold the rail. Going past the 1,200 metres mark, and Ribchester showed the way by a neck, leaving a quarter behind in 26.3. Ribchester joined on the outside by Very Special, who goes looking for the front. Mudakayev is third, 2 lengths off the pace. Zarak is fourth on the rail. A length away then is Dovi on the outside of Opal Tiara in the middle. Hisham on the fence, 3/4 of a length Mondia List. Decorated Knights on the rail, followed by Long Island Sound, Viv Loss. Debt Collector second last, and Cougar Mountain against the plastic last of all. The mare's the leader. They're on the bend for home, 550 metres out. Very Special showed the way. Ribchester came off the fence. Mudakayev is 3 deep. Zarak 2 lengths off the pace. Behind them, Dovi to the outside. Hisham is wending his way through. Ribchester hit the front. Mudakayev going after him. Zarak back to the inside, but Hishem's the one. Hisham with 200 metres left to go. Raced up to Ribchester. Here's Vivlos for Japan. Zooming down the outside. Vivlos finishing with a withering run, and Vivlos has won the Dubai turf from Hisham and Ribchester.
Gates are back, they're racing in the Dubai turf, and they're going straight back to the rear is Blair House. Away quickly, Krokosmir, also Janubi, and Benbatl boxed away beautifully. It's up on the outside, and Neo Realism just getting a little bit keen over on the fence. Championship now goes forward from Promising Run. They were followed by Monarchs Glen and Water Creek going through on the fence. Then came Real Steel, Trey Fleur. Next of all, as they run down the back, is Lancaster Bomber. Over on the inside, Blair House, followed by Deirdre Vivlos. and back to the tail of proceedings is Leshlar. They run their way down the back straight, and the front runner is Janubi for South Africa. Janubi's out by a length over Benbatl, sitting in the breeze second. Championship over on its inside. They were followed by Neo Realism, promising runner. Crocosmere caught out wide as they leave the back straight. Next of all, Monarch's Glen down on the fence. Water Cree on the fence at least, as Monarch's Glen made ground around the outside of Real Steel. They were followed back in the field by Blair House. Next of all then is Trey Fleur with Deirdre. Next of all, Vivlos. Well back was Lancaster Bomber, and back at the tail is Leshlar. They come to the top of the straight. They're about to turn in, and Janubi slipped away. They go to the 500 metres, and Janubi's out by 4 lengths over Benbatl in second, followed by Championship. Crocosmere down the outside, Real Steel, followed then by Monarch's Glen, beginning to get warm. Promising run between them. Nero Realism needs room, and right down the outside is Vivlos. Going to the front, Benbatl as they go to the 250. Deirdre and Vivlos. Real Steel charge after Benbatl. Benbatl's out by 3 lengths. Vivlos is down the outside. Benbatl well clear of Vivlos. This is a rising star, Benbatl. Benbatl's going to bolt in the Dubai turf. It's Benbatl by 4 lengths over. Gates are back and they're racing in the Dubai turf. I Can Fly was the last to leave. Southern Legend away quickly over on the inside of Almond Eye, and Dream Castle driving through. Century Dream goes up on the outside without Parole, and Woodner going to go forward as well. And now Mountain Hunter with the red cap is driving up there. Lemaire just took a hold with Almond Eye to drop back into around about 7th position. Vivlos over on the inside. Lord Glitters next from Majestic Mambro. Then came Deirdre, a length and a half to I Can Fly, and back at the tail is Yulong Prince. Down the back they go. 24.47 was the lead, and Century Dream takes over and races out by 3 lengths. It's Century Dream over without Parole. Dream Castle down on the inside. The Century Dream in front, but here she comes. Almond Eye out in the middle. Quickly raced up, went to the front. Running on hard is Vivlos between horses. Almond Eye in front. Vivlos is down the outside with Lord Glitters, but it's Almond Eye well clear. Vivlos tries to get there. The Japanese knew it. The world suspected it. Tonight she confirms it. Almond Eye is an equine masterpiece and wins by a length and a half.